Hi, it's me again. I started week 7 of sleep restriction therapy yesterday. So now I am on week 7, sleeping a 7-hour window each night. Starting to feel like a human being again, starting to feel pretty normal. I I'm going out more. I'm saying yes to social events more. I'm having more fun and starting to live my life again a little bit. I had a little bit of a setback last week, so that's why I didn't report in. Um, and it was kind of hard to deal with. It was a little scary, but it was comforting to know that I could bounce back pretty reliably from that. And I think the more, if I have more setbacks, the easier it will be to bounce back. And it was kind of kicked off. I'll admit I've been sleeping in a little too much and probably eating too much sugar before bed and just making some basic sleep hygiene mistakes. Um, so it was a little bit my fault, but it was also really nice to know that I could start doing that stuff again, at least experiment with doing that stuff again. Um, and I think at this point, I'm still harboring a lot of depression and anxiety around this insomnia experience. But I feel I've been able to sustain decent sleep for the past few weeks. And so I think that there's probably about a 70% chance that my sleep will completely go back to normal, which is a nice thought. I know that after experiencing severe insomnia, your brain will always remember. My brain will always remember having that experience, and I'm more prone to relapse. But the good news is, once someone recovers from insomnia, it's easier to recover the second time and the third time because your brain also remembers recovery and it remembers how to do that. So, and that was kind of what my experience was last week when I experienced my setback. It was pretty a minor setback, but it was comforting to know that I could kind of come back from that if I have to, and that I can rely on sleep restriction to increase my sleep drive on a nightly basis, which makes me more confident that I'll be able to sleep each night. So if I keep it up for the next 3 days, I can increase my sleep window to 7 hours and 15 minutes. So hopefully I'll start sleeping consistently 7 hours soon. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy just to break 6, because 6 is kind of, you know, the teetering point between feeling like a human being and not feeling like a human being. So I feel like a human being, and I'm very happy to report that. Uh, I it's only been 3 weeks since I last checked in, so at this point, I probably won't check in for about another 4 weeks. Hopefully by then, I'll be in bed for 8 hours. We'll see about sleeping in, seeing if that's necessary or if I'm just so tempted to do that I can't help myself. But it is nice to know that at least I can sleep in now. When I wake up, I know I can go back to sleep pretty easily. And that wasn't the case probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago. So I'm very grateful that I decided to try sleep restriction for the second time. It has changed everything, really turned everything around, along with the ACT, the acceptance and commitment therapy for insomnia, mindfulness exercises, which have, I think, had a huge hand in decreasing my anxiety. So with that, happy holidays, and I'll talk to you again in 4 weeks.